Deoxyribonucleic acid, more commonly known as DNA, is the fundamental genetic material found in all living organisms and some viruses. At its core, DNA is the blueprint of life, an intricate molecule that carries the instructions necessary for the development, functioning, and reproduction of every living cell. Without DNA, there would be no guide for building or maintaining the complex machinery of life as we know it. The structure of DNA is both elegant and precise. Imagine a twisted ladder. That is the classic double helix form of DNA. This unique shape is formed by two long strands of polymers, each consisting of repeating units of a sugar called deoxyribose linked with phosphate groups. These two strands twist around each other, forming the iconic spiral staircase of the double helix. The rungs of this ladder are made up of paired nitrogenous bases. There are 4 types of bases: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Adenine always pairs with thymine, and guanine always pairs with cytosine. These specific pairings are like a biological lock and key, ensuring that the genetic code remains consistent and accurate when it is copied or read. The primary function of a DNA is to store genetic information. Embedded within its long sequences is the genetic code, a set of instructions that tells the cell how to build and operate the organism. Every trait, from the color of your eyes to your height and blood type, is determined by your DNA. When a cell needs to make a particular protein, a crucial building block, or enzyme, it refers to the relevant section of DNA. Through a carefully orchestrated process called transcription, the information in DNA is copied into messenger RNA. This RNA then travels to the ribosome, where it guides the assembly of amino acids into the exact protein needed. In this way, DNA doesn't just store information, it actively directs the synthesis of proteins, which are essential for life. DNA also plays a crucial role in heredity. When organisms reproduce, they pass on their DNA to their offspring. This transfer of genetic information ensures that traits are inherited from one generation to the next, allowing for both the continuity of species and the variation that drives evolution. Where exactly is DNA found within living organisms? In more complex life forms, such as humans, animals, and plants, known as eukaryotes, DNA is stored inside the nucleus, a central compartment within each cell. In simpler organisms like bacteria, which lack a defined nucleus, DNA resides directly in the cytoplasm. Interestingly, a small but vital amount of DNA is also located in mitochondria, the energy-producing structures within cells. This mitochondrial DNA is inherited exclusively from the mother and plays a key role in studying ancestry and inherited diseases. The impact of DNA extends far beyond the biology classroom. In recent decades, our growing understanding of DNA has led to revolutionary applications. DNA testing can determine biological relationships, such as in paternity tests. Projects like the Human Genome Project have mapped the entire human genetic code, opening new possibilities for medicine and science. DNA analysis allows for the diagnosis and treatment of genetic disorders, enabling more personalized healthcare. In forensic science, DNA profiling helps solve crimes and identify individuals with remarkable accuracy. And in biotechnology, manipulating DNA has given rise to genetically modified organisms and even the prospect of cloning. Ultimately, DNA is the thread that weaves together all forms of life. Its discovery and continued study have transformed our understanding of biology, medicine, and our place in the natural world. From the tiniest bacterium to the complexity of human beings, DNA remains the silent, tireless architect of life itself.